Hi, I'm Tara Bennett, and I am comparing Best Buy and Amazon. I recently had an experience where I bought a laptop, and I thought that I could just go on Amazon and order one. I don't have to get off my couch. It'll be delivered by tomorrow. Everything will be great. Well, 3 hours later, I found myself standing in the middle of Best Buy, purchasing a laptop because I needed help. Um, but what happened was I started thinking more and more, how on earth did Best Buy survive this era of Amazon, this retail apocalypse, if you will? Um, and many of their other competitors, Circuit City, H.H. Gregg, they did not survive. So that's why I found Best Buy and Amazon to be an interesting comparison. They both share the same value discipline of customer intimacy, as far as, the value discipline that they adhere to, I should say. Best Buy, they make people feel confident in their decision making. They make you feel like you're not going to have buyer's remorse, and put you use. They market themselves as being an expert in the products that they sell. Amazon, they make customers feel very well known. You get to your landing page, it is customized for you. It has stuff that you like, stuff that's suggested, accessories for things you've already bought. It says, "Hi, Tara, how did you like your iWatch, that was delivered yesterday at 2:01 p.m." So they're different in the way that they approach that, but it is they do share that same focus. Now, I will just side note that Amazon, interestingly, breaks the rule because they also equally adhere to being a leader in the industry as far as operational excellence. And I read a bit about this, and you can read more about it in the reference below. It's a bit interesting, but with them being business to business and business to customer, they really determined that they needed to focus equally on both, and it's worked. As far as market segmentation variables, they're going to be marketing to the same audiences, right? Age, lifestyle, life events, special interests. Amazon is going to be able to do it directly to the person. They know that you ordered a kayak. They know that you order things for running. And so they know exactly what products to target for you. You read a book by Stephen Covey, so we are going to suggest more books by Stephen Covey or similar books about business management. And if you like that, there's also audiobook. And if you join Prime, you get an audiobook every month. And if you join Prime, then you also get videos and so on and so on. So they will be able to very, very detailed, in a very detailed way, tailor the marketing to each person. Best Buy, we know, doesn't have that. They don't know what other things you're buying. They don't know what your interests are. So while Amazon might know that you are a runner, so they're going to suggest different products like techie products and maybe some kind of appliance or whatever for your lifestyle. That they don't know. Amazon will know that that's specific to you. Best Buy's going to have no way to know that you enjoy running. So they have to approach it from just a larger scope. So their marketing campaigns are going to be just trying to capture the groups. I found this commercial. It's a more recent commercial from like the past year of Best Buy. And when I watched this, I realized one of the reasons that they've been able to remain successful, and it is because their marketing campaigns are good. So this commercial, there are three things that I noted. First of all, they capture a lot of different audiences. You're going to see a lot of different variables that are hit on in this short clip. And they use marketing psychology. So there are moments, there's an endearing moment, a funny moment. They're eliciting emotions from the viewer, and it is capturing them, and it makes a difference. And then third, they put in a plug for a service that they are pushing very hard right now, that is creating that customer intimacy. So give me 1 second, I will tee up this video and we can watch it together. Okay, here we go.
It's the holiday home stretch, the festive finale, and this family's getting pumped for these last gifts. Yo, total family freak out! That's what the right tech will do. Other things it does, multiplayer magic, awesome sauce, and hands-free housework. This holiday hookup is all thanks to this in-home advisor and one-of-a-kind selection only at Best Buy. Open this last.
So you can see what I mean as far as everything they're implementing in that short commercial. So as far as building relationships, we've made it pretty clear that Amazon is very detailed with what we like. They're involved in the experience before, during, after shopping, reading you by name, making it feel very personal. Best Buy, they have a loyalty program. Loyalty programs seem to be getting a little stale, so it might be something that they focus on a more creative, innovative approach to engaging with customers and gathering data. They do entice the customer to use it by, the more you use, the more perks you get. They have their in-home advisor program, which they uniquely designed so that the employees themselves are not treated as salespeople. So they're not working on commission. They have a regular salary, and they're supposed to focus on relationship building and not necessarily being measured on the metrics of capturing a sale, by the end of the day, but more so capturing that person's trust. So you get more longevity out of that. And then, of course, marketing to key audiences, like we already spoke about. Using big data for marketing. Amazon, we know how they do it. We know they have their database, suggest items, they use all of our data. Best Buy, they don't have that option, or they haven't in the past. And so they came up with 3 different capabilities that they would focus on to have data to use. A database analytics function, primary customer research. So what do they already know about their customers? Maybe not individuals, but what do they know that is successful? They know that the Geek Squad was a successful program. People liked it, was popular. So they know that from the data. So they were able to focus on that as being something that they wanted to build upon. And then secondary customer research that's out there as well. As I explained, they use this for the in-home advisors design, for direct mails, digital videos, like we watched. Now, 2012, there was a major organizational change, and that's what I chose to talk about as far as a key event for digital transformation. That is when they came up with the 3 capabilities of data, and then they were able to start thinking about how are we going to ask the data for the information. What is the information that we need, that we want? What's the information we can get and can't get? Are we wasting our time on things? So all of that was kind of happening in the background while the new CEO was focusing on some really foundational work for the business, making those house calls, customer intimacy, creating a safe place for ideas, getting ideas from employees, engaging with employees, and showcasing big tech brands. So brands like Apple are actually renting space in their storefronts. As far as Amazon, I chose the Whole Foods acquisition because so many people thought this is Amazon trying to tap into brick and mortar. What's going on here? And actually, after doing more reading on it, they just wanted the gold mine of data, and it's reliable data, and they're biggest competitor as far as online grocery shopping is Instacart. And Jeremy Stanley said it perfectly whenever he said that one of the wonderful things about groceries is that comparable to other e-commerce purchases, groceries are habitual and frequent, and people need groceries every week. So this is constant, reliable data that Amazon is going to be able to utilize across the board. So it's not just about Whole Foods. It's about the data. And I thought that was extremely intriguing. It was difficult to find the use of analytics for personnel decision making, but I did learn some stuff about personnel decision making. Obviously, we talked about Best Buy with the Home Advisors program. That was creative and smart. And as far as Amazon, owning the different operations of their business, right? I mean, they now have their own delivery trucks and delivery systems. They are employing people to do their delivery. They employ their own customer service personnel. It makes a big difference. And I'd say my favorite for last, which was something that was said by a former VP of Best Buy. He had said that he found through studies when they were doing this transformation in 2012 that in the near future, the chief marketing officer will outspend the chief information officer on technology in many firms. And I think that's very interesting because I have seen a shift where marketing and IT departments are, they're sharing employees, they're having cross-department employees, and it would be really smart for companies to be engaging with talent, recruiting talent, people who are tech savvy in all departments, because data analytics is touching all departments now, and that's our future. So I just wanted to leave with one other inspirational piece that I found in this research, and that was from the current CEO of Best Buy. And I liked how he had said that that he doesn't need to defeat Amazon, that they can coexist. He said, "You won't get me to say a bad word about Amazon. It's not a zero-sum game. There's a lot of room for both of us." And that for me was that gave me a whole different perspective on what can make a company successful just based on their vision. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you for your time and listening. I hope that you are able to visit some of the references that I included at the bottom of each page. They do relate to the topic on each page. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much.